right. Each year, thousands of Britons leave the country in pursuit of a new life abroad. This show gives people the chance to experience the dream before taking the plunge for good. Leslie and Peter live with their two children, Austin and Pippa, on the family farm near Perth in Scotland, but are now desperate for a change of lifestyle.
The perfect dream for us would just be running our own ski chalet business, having fantastic clients every day, getting 2 hours a day of skiing, and that to me is ideal. And also the kids will be at a French school, speaking French, they'll be having skiing lessons within the school, so eventually when they're a wee bit older we can all ski together as a family. Skiing is a hobby that we love, and to incorporate it with a business, which would be our own business, would just be icing on the cake,
Superb,
really.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the idea, right?
Their current lives are very different. The farm has been in the Hay family for over 200 years. At the moment, Peter works for his dad, but is about to inherit the business, a future he's not looking forward to.
I suppose up until now I've been a bit of an old romantic, and just wanted to carry on the family business. But I find it very hard to see a way forward from here, the way things are in farming just now.
The plan is to sell their share of the family farm and move with their two children to start a new life in the French Alps.
Farming's going nowhere, so we've come up with this idea and, we're going to certainly challenge it.
Good morning, thank you for calling the Scottish Hydroelectric. My name is Leslie and how may I help you today?
Leslie currently works as a new business advisor for a local utilities company.
Here, I can sit down all day, have my lunch at my desk, have coffee. Ski chalet, I will be full on, 24/7. It's just going to be completely different, no comparison whatsoever. Yeah.
Before they make the decision to do it for real, Peter and Leslie have the chance to road test their dream. They're about to take over a ski chalet near Maribel. After training as chalet hosts, they'll be put through their paces and could win £10,000 towards their new life. Chalet Piton is owned by expats Kate and Andrew Thorley, who are living the kind of life that Leslie and Peter can only dream of.
We have fun, every day. I mean, I used to love my job, but I couldn't say I looked back on every day and said I had fun. And that's how I want to live my life.
We get to be around each other an awful lot more than we used to. And we're out with people, we're meeting people, and we're out playing on a regular basis.
In 1999, with no experience in the ski business, they paid £175,000 for Chalet Piton. The chalet, now worth nearly £500,000, is in Chandon near Maribel in the heart of the Three Valleys. The area is popular. Over 13,000 British holidaymakers visit every year. Their traditional alpine chalet sleeps 17, and its success is built on Kate and Andrew's personal touches.
Well, a saunder's on and tea and coffee's on, so... That was music to your ears, wasn't it?
With an average income of £91,000 over a 17-week season, it's a good living, and one which they're risking by letting novices Peter and Leslie take over.
I think the hardest thing when you first start running a chalet is how much energy you need, because you're on your feet all the time and you're constantly smiling and you're constantly giving, and there's a lot to do.
And it's not for the faint-hearted. Cleaning, shopping, driving, cooking and smiling for 17 people, 15 hours a day, 7 days a week is enough to test the most confirmed workaholic. Kate and Andrew have both served in the army. They're used to military discipline and battle fatigue, but even they couldn't cope without the help of Dave, their faithful chalet boy.
So, Kate and Andrew, you've been doing this for 5 seasons now, and Peter and Leslie have never done it before. How do you think they're going to cope?
Well, it's obviously going to be quite a bit of stress for them, because guests coming here have, paid for their holiday, and their expectations are really high, aren't they?
They've got to be very confident, haven't they? And if they come across as feeling as nervous as the guests are, then that could be a real problem. Are you worried about it from a guest's point of view?
As Kate says, the guests have got this expectation that they are the force that knows what's going on. And in a sense, it could be that the guests know more what's going on than they do. So.
There's a lot for them to sort of focus on and get to know in a very short time.
Well, fingers crossed it'll be okay.
Leslie and Peter are about to experience their dream of running a chalet. If they convince the inspectors that they've got what it takes, they'll win 10 grand towards their French future.
So, this is it? Reality hitting home?
Definitely.
The reality is a tough lesson in running a business.
Are you winding me up?
No.
Leslie searches for a confidence boost in the kitchen.
I'm feeling a bit drunk, actually.
And dreams nearly go up in smoke on the very first night.
Oh, crikey, it's burning in here as well. What's the girl thinking?
Sponsored by Abbey Mortgages.
Citroen's Happy Deals mean you can get a C4 from just $9,595. Saturday, what a day, grooving all week with you. Or the Zara Picasso with air conditioning for just $10,695. And on selected C4 and Zara Picasso models, typical 0% APR with 35% deposit. Hey. Citroen Happy Deals. They're great value amundo.
I don't send postcards anymore. I send stories, adventures, pictures and videos I make on my laptop from Shanghai, Bangkok, Tibet. Then I post them online from anywhere in the world. So my friends back home can take this trip too.
Start something worldly. Start anything you like with a world of software and devices that run on Windows.
Take a look at our best value Christmas ever. An artificial tree, just $9.47. Plus, 20 lights, an incredible 98p. Plus, these outdoor starlights, amazing value at just $9.98 each. Plus, the perfect gift, a set of 5 power tools, only $49.98. Equals Christmas magic that won't break the bank. That adds up to the real deal at B&Q.
Over time, things can fade. Except for my hair color. You know why?
Because new Recital Preference from L'Oréal Paris has a paint-tinted anti-fade system. Unlike classic colorants, it locks color into the hair for longer.
Week after week, I still adore my hair color.
Recital Preference from L'Oréal with a paint-tinted anti-fade system.
Fight the fade. You're worth it.
At Comet, you can get this Bosch full-size silver dishwasher now for only £279. Comet. We live electricals.
You're on a long trip, you're hungry, and someone definitely needs a pee.
So when you stop off to eat, don't pig out on a big meal. Big meals make you drowsy. Try sticking to something light. And for your passenger's sake, lay off the beans.
Because we go through up to 30 pairs of glasses in a lifetime, buy one pair at Boots Opticians and get a second free.
Reason 323. Buy one, get one free on selected boxes of family biscuits. Or reasons to shop at Morrison's.
Is finding the perfect foundation a real puzzle? L'Oréal Paris invents True Match. Its first super blendable foundation to perfectly match the colour and texture of your skin.
Innovation. Made to measure flawless coverage without caking or tide marks. 12 skin true shades to find your true match.
New True Match foundation from L'Oréal Paris.
For a rich, replenishing moisturiser that melts into your skin, take Vaseline Intensive care of yourself.
Button up your overcoat when the wind is free. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me. Oh, eat an apple every day, get to bed by 3. Take good care of yourself, you belong to me.
For the
first time in my life I got people respecting me. Please don't ask me to give it up.
My lady's story is one of
you love me.
Erin Brockovich, 9 o'clock, Wednesday on 5.
Sponsored by Abbey Mortgages.
Leslie and Peter Hay are taking a crash course to convince top professionals in the ski business that they're capable of running their own chalet. And this is where they're going to be put through their paces.
If the reality of running a chalet in the French Alps matches up to their dream, and if they get it right, they could be walking away with 10 grand towards a new life abroad. Kate and Andrew Thorley have to get them into shape before the inspectors arrive in just 5 days' time.
Kate and Andrew, Leslie, Peter.
So here we are. Fantastic. So this is the lounge dining area.
That looks wonderful. Fire all going to.
Cosy, yeah. Yeah.
You seem quite nervous, Tutu. I've never seen you so quiet.
We've been nervous. It's all kind of dawning on us now. You know, everything's going to happen.
Well, there's 17 people in here waiting for their dinner.
17.
All hungry. That's a different scenario altogether.
Oh, we'll worry about that after.
It's a daunting task, with 8 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a personal minibus service and 340 meals to prepare for 17 guests. Peter will be responsible for laying the tables, serving the guests, clearing away, plus hosting. During the day, he'll be in charge of changing the 17 beds and cleaning the 9 toilets.
Well done.
Thank you.
How many toilets have you cleaned before?
Not many, but I've had my hands in a lot worse places than the toilet. So, yeah.
On the farm, Leslie relies on convenience food. Now every day she'll have to make breakfast, bake a cake for afternoon tea and lay on a 3-course homemade evening meal.
So what we're probably going to do is just formulate the menus so that you've got a picture of what's happening each day. You want to impress on the first day, impress on the last day, and have a balance on the way through, and really just make it as varied as possible. Okay.
Food shopping is one of the most arduous tasks for a chalet pro. Leslie and Peter don't speak French and have never shopped for 17 before.
Not knowing where I'm going to find things, having to read labels, I'm going to have to just guess my way through, looking at pictures and things and on the cartons and everything, but I'm absolutely bricking it.
The average weekly food bill for a chalet this size is £700. To make money in this business, there's no room for overspend.
I need 2 kilograms of mushrooms.
Sorry, did you say 2, 2.5?
It says 2, just go over 2. Right, lemons. I need 6, so just a bag of...
Grapes, sorry.
No, lemon.
Lemons.
But Leslie's normal shop is for a family of 4 and Peter never goes to the supermarket.
I need 30 onions.
30?
Yeah, I've done a shop this big before. The enormity is just like sinking in. I mean, look at these trolleys. It's just starting to hack me off a bit because I can't find anything. I don't know where anything is.
I don't mind. I'll kind of wander about here for ages. I'm quite happy. As long as she doesn't shout at me.
There's no hiding place for Peter, though. Leslie's got him by the walkie-talkies.
Or you might find them inside the bin bags.
24.
Pardon?
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 You will I get?
Oh, how many? I don't know. Yeah, 24. Right, let's get out of here. It's hacking me off now.
Despite radio contact, it took them over 4 hours and they were £100 over budget. In a season, this would total nearly £3,000, a massive dent in their profits. Tomorrow they'll move on to the next phase of their training. They'll take over the running of Chalet Piton under the mentor's guidance.
What area do you think they're going to let themselves down on?
There could be a few things. I think Leslie is going to try really hard. She's never really cooked for this many people. Logistically, it's a big issue. Something can go wrong. You can burn one item. You can forget to turn the oven on early enough. Loads of different things. And one of them's going to happen, if not more.
It's a big risk letting two complete novices take over their successful business. Do you feel the pressures on you at the moment because you're taking over Kate and Andrew's business, and you know it's their livelihood?
It's a mixture of feelings, really. Nervous, apprehensive,
Emotional.
emotional. Yes, we are worried because, of course, we want to do well.
Yeah.
And there's just so much to remember. Hopefully, we'll do them and ourselves justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
"7 a.m. and changeover day. They've been thrown in at the deep end. Today is the busiest day of the week for any chalet owner. Luckily, Dave the chalet boy is on hand.
I must put my croissants on.
There are 17 guests arriving and 17 leaving, all at different times.
It's going to be quite difficult because I think the guests that are leaving today will be coming in and out, you know, and hanging about for lists and everything, so I'll probably have to work around them.
Departing guests have to leave the chalet at 10 a.m. New guests check in at 3. If they arrive early, their bags are kept in storage.
Hello, Susan.
Hello.
Hiya, I'm Pete.
Hello,
This is my wife, Leslie.
I'm pleased to meet you. Have a good journey.
The first guest arrives unexpectedly during breakfast.
Yeah, I can get you a fresh towel if you want to have a shower, freshen up.
Would you like some breakfast?
You can come,
tea or
you
something?
can get your ski gear on and come down and have some
I'll just
breakfast.
put croissants and whatnot over you. That's great.
I'll take that.
Rule number 1 of the chalet game: don't show a guest to her room while the previous guest is having a lie-in.
But Peter will show you up to your room, and if you need anything at all, Susan, just ask.
We're back in the room showing at the moment because there's people there. So
no, there's nobody in
Susan's room. It just needs cleaning and stuff. So
Yeah.
if we just we'll just keep the bags to one side for now, and then we'll show you your room later on. We can't show her to her room yet because there's somebody in bed up there. You've got to be a bit hard to the guests and say, you know, check-in time's 3 o'clock, and we need time to get the chalet prepared so it's nice and clean to the standard that we have it when they arrive.
As the first batch of guests leave, Leslie's already feeling the pressure.
I'm actually starting to, for some stupid reason, panic about dinner now. And it's what time in the morning? 10:30. No, it's 9:30.
That leaves them with 5.5 hours to clean everything to within an inch of its life, change 17 beds, bake a cake, prep the dinner, and slap on their welcoming smiles before the new guests arrive at 3. Unless they're inconsiderate enough to arrive early too.
Hi, how you doing? Leslie, how do you, Stefan? Hi, come in.
Hello, Moira.
Hi, Moira. Nice to meet you. You got bags and things?
We have. They're in the car.
Grand.
So should we probably find where's the room?
Yeah, I'm going to show you that in a second.
Leslie still hasn't come to grips with rule number 1.
Lovely up here. Where are you, honey?
Here.
Look at Stefan and Moira.
All right.
Arrived. Can they bring their cases out? Is the room ready?
I'll just come down.
Peter uses his initiative. He asks Dave.
They're room 7. Will I just will I take the stuff up to the room, or is it better to put it
in the storage?
In the storage for now. Okay.
I mean, the biggest worries really about changeover days is just that the guests feel like everything works, that they're coming in and being greeted, and that they're not a surprise.
With 45 minutes to go before the main bulk of guests arrive, Sergeant Kate and Corporal Andrew launch a full stand-by-your-beds kit inspection.
Just check generally, just run your eye over it sort of thing. That looks great with all the towels positioned.
That corner down there is a bit of a bitch, but it just looks...
Hoovered it and scrubbed it.
You got to go that little bit further.
I'll maybe get my wee scrubbing brush out to that corner.
Right, there's actually a toffee under the bed. Somebody, if they did look under there, they'd think, oh, this hasn't been cleaned.
Okay, but it's looking pretty good anyway.
They've only been gone a few hours and already standards have slipped.
Ovens, I'd be inclined just to change those.
Yep.
Just so that it's not a build-up, it's just a bit at a time.
Okay.
I went around the kitchen with Leslie just sort of to help her really in advance of the test so that she could see how easy it would be to find things that hadn't been cleaned, for example. And I didn't feel it was taken very easily. She felt like she was being criticised rather than that I was trying to help her, and I felt that very, very clearly while I was doing it.
Tend to sort of put all the coat hangers together just so it looks really neat, smart. That's fabulous. Great. If somebody came in now, the loo's not ready, and yet you've got some time to finish up in here.
There you go, babe.
Leslie isn't responding well to authority.
Right. And Dave's coat's hanging up in the hall. It's all ready to be picked up.
How are they doing?
There's a lot to do still downstairs, isn't there? Mopping up, and it's got to be dry before the next lot come in.
Right.
It's all little final bits, but
yeah,
it's just just timings.
With the schedule shot to pieces, Kate and Andrew convene an emergency briefing.
The rubbish is sitting outside while guests were arriving.
All right.
And there's still more guests about to arrive, so if somebody can ship that away.
Dinner tonight and your champagne welcome, are you all set up for that? Or?
Not really, no, we haven't really got to
We're
that
doing
stage
floor
yet.
and then we're getting onto that, so next stage.
Okay, and
I
take
think
the rubbish
you've all
away
got
with
a
me in a wee
big
minute.
feel of what you need to do. I'm just conscious of interrupting you.
3 o'clock comes and the departing guests' bags are still in the hall, not a welcoming sight for the new arrivals. Tight-lipped, Andrew corrects the error.
Just giving a hand.
They're arriving. Leslie, it looks like they're here, Peter.
They're ready just in time as the final 14 guests arrive en masse.
Tom and Keith, room 2. Kevin and Caroline, room 3. And Joe, room 4.
Oh, it's a nice room.
All right, not a bad size. That'll do.
Exhaustion has already set in, but the day is far from over. Tonight is Peter and Leslie's first attempt at dinner. On the menu is aubergine and mozzarella stacks and salmon tails with couscous. Kate and Andrew will be guests.